Dave, we talked to Coach a little bit yesterday about where you guys are at entering practice when it gets going for real. Where do you think you guys are?
I think we're still developing team chemistry, seeing who plays best with who. We have a lot of newcomers, so they have to understand our offense and how we move and how we flow. I don't think that's kind of the progression we're at right now. I think our big teaching point right now is just defense and how we adjust to different playing styles and who we can put in certain positions in our defense. Just being communicative and just talking really well. I think that's the key.
Yeah, he said because of all those new guys, it's going to have to go a little slower on some of that stuff. He said it might get boring for guys like you and Ochai.
It has been a little bit repetitive, but I think it allows me to work on my patience and being a veteran as far as teaching points when newcomers and young guys come to you and trying to understand how our system works. And I think that provides the perfect opportunity to kind of relay peer advice or peer teaching tactics versus, just from coach, because he's ready to move on to the next thing.
David, I know you've never been like an individual guy, but for you, what's the next step from last year now to this year for you?
Just kind of transferring or kind of tapping into what I did the back half of the season and just doing that same type of progression and making a full year deal, full season kind of binge, and making sure I still play dominant, aggressive, run the floor, all those things, and just making it a full season type of approach.
And how do you feel headed into late night?
Oh, I feel great. I have the same type of energy, same type of mindset as last year, and now in early last year, I was kind of thinking a lot more than what Coach says, and now I feel free playing with a free mind, free heart. So it's great.
How about physically? I know you're clear, you're ready to go, you've been going, but do you trust your foot and all that stuff?
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
It's not even a thought to me. I'm back to the same way I used to play, same spring, same touch, everything. I wouldn't say anything's different.
David, what's been your impression of the newcomer guards?
I think right now we are a lot faster than what we used to be. I think we have a lot of great passers and great vision. I think that's kind of a key difference. I think we're going to do a great job moving the ball a lot quicker. I know last year was a big deal because we didn't hit the roll man. And for me, that's going to be opening up a lot of passes opportunities for me as well. I think the guards are phenomenal this year.
What have you seen so far from DeJuan Harris?
Lots of improvement. DeJuan developed his shot. He always had great hands. He's getting plenty of steals, deflections, great vision, great passer to add to the rest of the guards. I think right now he's doing a great job at picking up kind of that leadership role since he's a vet and he knows how coach wants to play defensively and offensively. He's just kind of being more dominant in that sense.
How about the young freshman, Bobby Pettiford?
Bobby's doing great. Bobby's like my little bro. I've been helping him along the way as well. Just kind of talking to him, making sure he doesn't get flustered or frustrated when he doesn't kind of get the system and get things. So for him, I think he just needs to take a step back, get a breather, and understand that everything's not going to come at once. But he's doing a great job with his progression and understanding the game at the college level.
Dave, did you ever fully get used to 5,000 people in this building on game night last year? I mean, I know you guys made it through it, but did it ever feel like, wow, this is life, this is normal? Or
it was teetering back and forth. It was something I was never, like you said, never really used to, but it was something that I could appreciate because it just, for those who could come, it really showed, how fully invested they are, how much support they have, how much they care. Not saying those who weren't there couldn't or didn't, but it's just that, we felt that love even more during that time because there was a big portion missing for us.
and what do you anticipate when it's full, whether it's Friday night or the first game or whatever it is? What do you anticipate that feeling being like again?
Chaos, pandemonium, hectic, love, live, energy, anything that you can imagine. It's going to be something that I wish our newcomers and freshmen last year could understand. Sadly, they didn't get to understand that, but this year I'm going to be even more grateful for it since we couldn't experience it last year.
With 10 new guys, what's that like? Do you think, like you said, the biggest difference is so many players will be fast? Or what's it like to have 10 new guys?
Just a lot of teaching. Everything is kind of slowed down just to make sure people thoroughly understand what's going on the court, because coach wants us to get to a point where we no longer have to think, but it becomes instinctive, and that takes a lot of teaching. So I think practices are a little bit more slowed down, but still competitive and still high energy.
Are you tempted to go back to playing the drums on Friday
Oh.
night?
You know, that was it was a great experience. I can say confidently that my heart was in my stomach during that performance. Completely nervous. But I don't know if I'll be making that appearance again or anytime soon. I still miss it though. Still doing hobby behind closed doors, off camera.
How excited are you for late night after missing it for 1 year?
Oh, I can't wait to get back. And, you know, it was we tried to make it as beneficial as possible last year through Zoom and through live stream, and it's sad to say honestly it wasn't the same. So now that we can have the building packed out again, I can't wait. Again, not just for me to get back, but just for people who haven't experienced it. You know, in the locker room, we're telling newcomers and the young guys stories of like how this happened, how this person came out for their intro and this dance, and they're just thinking like, oh, okay, well, I've never experienced this, I don't know what's going on. So just to share that kind of that excitement for it, so it really makes it special.
Did you come for late night on your visit?
I did.
Yeah.
I was here the year that was it 20 Lil Yachty performed. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was my visit. Great time.
Yeah.
Great time.
Who would you say has been your favorite late night artist so far?
Oh, that's a hard one. Yeah, it was a great one. 2 Chainz was also another great one. He came in the locker room, and I can't remember his dog's name, but he had like a little, I think it was like a little pug or something, just kind of prancing around with his own little jersey on. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I would say probably I'll go with 2 Chainz.